Hey guys, what's up? We're gonna do our next gen diecast show. This is, of course, we've already taken a look at this car. I'm not going to review it again, but what I'm doing is we're going to do a comparison. We're going to compare this to a Gen 6 diecast. So anyway, we'll jump right into it. Here's the car we're going to use for our comparison. It's just the William Barron last year's Exalted car, the 2021 variant. So, yeah, anyway, we'll jump right to it. We'll start with the front of the car. Here's the Gen 7. So, anyway, here's the front of the cars. The one on the left is the 2021, and here's the new one. So, yeah, anyway. The fronts look... So the fronts look pretty much the same. Except, as you guys can see, here's the The Gen 6 car, of course, has... Here's the grille. Now, as you guys can see here on the Gen 7 car, the grille looks to be about the same, but to me, the grille looks to be a little bit bigger. On the front of the car, it looks pretty much the same except the grille. I think this part right here below the Chevy bow tie is a little bit bigger than what it was on the Gen 6 car. That's Gen 7, and here's the Gen 6 car. Yeah, it looks a little bit bigger, wider on the Gen 7. So, yeah. So, there's the front. Now, we'll compare the hoods. On the Gen 6, as you guys can see, the hood is more... It's got the hood... Here's a hood on the Gen 6 car. And here's the hood on the Gen 7 car. As you guys can see, the big difference on the hoods with the next gen car to the old gen, to the Gen 6 is, of course, the Gen 7's got the hood flaps printed on here. That is something new on the cars this year. Then on last year's cars, you guys can see up here, they still have them up here too. And here were the hood flaps on the Gen 6. They were right next to the openings here. But now they got the hood flaps here. That's the big difference, of course. The name's now, as you guys can see, the name banner on the Gen 6 is in the center, where the next gen car has it off to the right and bow tie there on the left. That is, I think that's for opening to let air in the car. I think that's what that is. That's what that is. It's opening to let air in the car, so yeah. Of course, there's that. Now we'll compare the sides. On the Gen 6, as you guys can see, of course, the side is the door numbers in the center. And this one's got black colored wheels. To where the Gen 7 car has, of course, the door number pushed forward. And they got different rib styles. As you guys can see, the Gen 7 ribs are... As you guys can see, here are the rims on the Gen 6 car. And, of course, the rims on the Gen 7 car. These look to be a little bit bigger. Of course, the real-life wheels on the next-gen cars are bigger, so... Are a lot bigger, so... That's what that is. I think they're bigger. Yep. Whoops. So I keep hitting the back of this. Yep, they look to be about bigger or the same size. Yeah, they look bigger, so yeah. That's the difference. Then, of course, that's the side of the car. We'll go to the back. Of course, here's the back of the Gen 6 car. Flat and, of course, flat. Rectangled. Where on the back of the next gen car is rounded. And, of course, it's got this underneath it. So, yeah, there's that. Of course, the Gen 6 cars don't have diffusers coming out of the back of them, so there's that. Then, of course, the trunk lid. Of course, the trunk lid is a little bit smaller on the Gen 7 than it was on the Gen 6. And, of course, the back window. It's got, of course, it's different. It's just a solid black window on the back, to where this one's got the lines in it. And on the roof, and of course, here's the inside of them. So, yeah. And of course, the roof is of course the same on the next gen car. Nothing changed there. But the trunk lid's smaller on the Gen 7 than it was on the Gen 6, and different window styles on the back. Then, of course, we already talked about the side. There's no reason to go there. Of course, we'll talk about the underneath of the cars. Here's the Gen 6. As you guys can see, the Gen 6 has, you know, a diffuser, everything under the car. You can see the pipes, diffusers, everything, to where the Gen 7 cars, the next gen cars have, it's pretty much, it's all under there. It's just covered by all this. And of course, you got the diffuser there. That's what that is. See, of course, the diffuser, everything is hidden inside of this flat. So the underside of the next gen cars are pretty much not that. They pretty much have just a solid base with just the diffusers coming out the back, to where, of course, Gen 6 has everything. Pipes, diffuser, wheel axles, everything. So, yeah. So, yeah, well, guys, that's a comparison of the Gen 6 to the Gen 7. So, I thought this would be a neat little video to do. So, yeah, so you guys can see how the next gen diecasts are made compared to the ones they made compared to the previous years. So, yeah, well, guys, hope you enjoyed this diecast review. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Bye.